Hi, I'm back again. I don't have an update so far on the 23andMe kit because it took so long to get there. Oh, by the way, celebrating early, as you do. Um, so yeah, so sorry that I'm looking extra rough today. I just thought that I would post a video just explaining some further information that I found, and just to let you know that I'm still on this project. It's still going. It's just taking all the time in the world. So essentially posted my sample off 3 weeks ago. It's been everywhere. It got FedEx lost. All sorts of shenanigans happened. It was a disaster. But they've got it now in the lab, so they're going to be testing its thing, and someone's going to be messing with my spit and telling me what it means about me. So that's good. At least I'm going to get somewhere. And yeah. But some of the questions that I had last time, I've actually managed to find some more information out. So I wanted to know whether or not my nan and my granddad had some difficulties being an interracial couple in the 60s. And guess what? They did. So that was expected. However, twist, it wasn't from his side of the family, the white side of the family. They didn't really have an issue. So it was her side of the family, actually. So they were a really wealthy family. I've actually got some pictures of them in India. So this is them. Check them out. So, oh, that's really not clear. That's annoying. It's a bit more clearer. Now, right. Okay, so this is Nan. This is her mum. That stern look I've inherited. Give that to my learners on the daily. And this is her dad. Obviously, at the time, in the 20s, having a photograph taken was a sign of wealth. They're looking pretty fresh, looking pretty together. So, you know, they were a wealthy family. And essentially, my granddad was a bit of a Salford rogue. So for those people who don't know what Salford is or where it is, it's an ultra rough place. Craig, how rough is Salford? Craig?
Very rough.
So rough. So rough. We lived there for a while. I know, going back to my roots, right? So we lived there for a while, and it is just disgusting. Like, it's just nothing but high rises. Sorry, by the way, if anybody is from Salford who's watching this. I lived there. I felt the pain. But yeah, so it's high rises, it's rough youths, feral youths everywhere, car theft, bike theft, house theft, general muggings on the streets, stabbings. Was there any shootings, Craig?
Not while I was there.
There was that gangster. What was he called? From the traveller community. He got shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one shooting. So ultra rough place. So my nan and my granddad met, and he was like ultra Salford lad, like rogue, steals things, that sort of stuff. And my nan's family were like, whoa, you are not marrying this rough lad. Like, he's well beneath you. What are you even playing at? And she was like, fuck you guys. He seems alright. I'm just going to marry him anyway. You know, she lived in the lap of luxury. She had servants as a kid. Like, she's just running away from home, doing what, you know, rich young women do, marrying a rogue, that sort of thing. So, yeah. So there was tension, but not from his side. His side were just like, oh, ain't she nice? That part. So, to cut long story short, there was tension from her side of the family. Unusual. Other interesting facts I found out. So, I look pretty Aryan. I mean, now I've got pink hair, but it did used to have blonde hair. Well, actually, ginger hair. But those follicles died a long time ago through dying. And I have got blue eyes, looking very Aryan, very, very European. But, is it on my dad's side, Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's grandma was actually Jewish. Oh, hey. So, I was hoping that secretly on the 23andMe that it would be a little bit more interesting. So let's see if there's any Ashkenazi Jew percentages. Because why not? What's wrong with more culture? But yeah, she was excommunicated because she also, rogue, married below a station. By the way, my family are all right. They're not that, like, bad. We're not that below our station. But in those days, it was seen a pretty bad thing. She was from money. He wasn't a Jew. It just wasn't the thing that you did. So yeah, finding lots of revelations out. Lots of revelations. But yeah, so a couple of people wanted some more photos. So I've managed to find them. So this one is my nan. Just hanging out, just chilling. 23 she was there. And she's still in India. She's still in Mumbai. And we've just recently found out that actually she left during the separation of India into India, Pakistan. And she was, her family were colony workers. So they worked in the colonies, although they were technically British citizens. But she was like third generation out in the colonies. So even though her family are technically from Bolton, they were all born and raised in India. So me and my dad had this argument last night where he was like, oh, well, she was born in India, that's why she was brown, even though she was from the UK. And I got him with those white South Africans. Couldn't get me on that. Can't puzzle it out with that. So I definitely think there is some mix with the native people of India, even if they came from the UK in like, what would that make that, the 1700s, Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah. My maths isn't great. His maths is awesome. But yeah, so I definitely think there's some sort of mixing. I'm sure there's been lots of BBC dramas about that happening. I'm sure there wasn't there, Craig? A TV programme about a young white colony worker falling in love with like a local man in India. I'm sure that happened. Yeah. So I'm guessing some sort of story like that happened and went down, and that's why they were all a lovely shade darker than I am. So that's it from me. I get my results in 6 to 8 weeks, which is lies compared to what they tell you on the box, which is 4 to 6. That includes the spitting and the shipping. So prepare to wait. If you're going to buy it, prepare to wait. Don't expect this to be a quick process, even though you pay a shitload of money for it. So yeah, everybody, if I don't see you before then, hopefully I'll give you some more updates. But have a lovely Christmas, and yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side.